Apraxia is an oral motor speech disorder. They kind of describe it as being a computer that is not hooked up to the printer. We couldn't do anything out of our house because Evie, she would break down. We had a behavioral psychologist come and do an in-home evaluation because we were just trying to figure out what was going on, why she wasn't talking. At the end of her evaluation, she was like, you know, if you can incorporate sensory play into her day-to-day routine, it will help ease her anxiety and it can bring about language development. So I was like, okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna make her like a kit, a sensory baking kit. I'm Julie Friedman, founder of Young, Wild, and Friedman in Houston, Texas. So Evie, she loves watching me cook and bake. And so I made strawberry sensory dough and chocolate and cinnamon. And I put it in a box and I had put candles and cupcake liners and a rolling pin, cookie cutters and little gemstones and things for her to decorate cookies and cupcakes. And she sat at the table, made cookies and cupcakes, smelling the dough, playing with it, singing happy birthday for like 2 hours. And I was kind of like, what have I made? It's been really neat sharing these kits because, I mean, I obviously made them to help my daughter and never would have envisioned it turning into a business. I had shared it on Instagram and my friends were like, what on earth? That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Can I buy one of those for my daughter? And I was like, you bet, absolutely. The name Young, Wild, and Friedman, it was just for my Instagram. It wasn't to be a business, but I was like, okay, I've got 3 young, wild Friedmans. And I kind of liked the play on Young, Wild, and Free. And so there it is. Through my Instagram, I've had a few stores reach out to me and ask if we wholesale our kits. People from all over the states now. We probably have about 15 or 20 stores scattered throughout the states that have just put them in their shops. I was in shock. I remember I was driving to my sister-in-law's bachelorette party and my phone kept going like ding, ding, ding with like the sales, and I was just like, what am I gonna do? I had bins stacked to the ceiling in the playroom of all the supplies. My garage was filled with stuff. We have a small house and a very small kitchen, and I had a very small KitchenAid. And that is what I was using to make all of the dough in. I'd put the kids to bed and I would be making this dough for like 5 hours. It was, I mean, a labor of love, if you will. And so I remember I would call my girlfriends on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday when we had our kids and Mother's Day out, and I'd be like, girls, come over after drop off. I'll pick up breakfast. Y'all gotta help me. 2 months later, I bought a 50-quart mixer. I mean, the thing is this tall, that big, the bowl, I could fit in it. So we started looking for a place to move the business to because it was taking over our entire house. And so I had the idea, I was like, let's get a house and we can just move the business into another house. We call it Casa Plastilina, which is like our dough house, and we are bursting out of the seams. Our kits all come with 3 balls of scented dough. We have a lot of different themes, just different things to kind of create a scene and allow kids to just use their imaginations and creativity to play in a screen-free, open-ended way. I've had so many people from the community behind me and supporting me, and I feel like Houston has been the perfect place to start this business. It's been neat to see the community back me with this. I'm not trying to like build some dough empire, but it has been a cool blessing to see like something that was just the hardest thing for our family turn into really one of the greatest blessings in our life. Woo! It's been a lot of work, but it's fun work. Like people always ask me like, are you burnt out? Do you want to quit? And I'm like, no, I love it. Like, quit? What are you talking about? Like, this is the most fun thing I've ever done.